Let's go to the U.S. Women's National Team. The roster for the Olympics came out, and we got a video giving all the names.
Let me close this one out, though. And absolutely love their host on this one.
Buckle up. We've got a roster for your U.S. Women's National Soccer Team heading to France. Who are these Wonder Women? Well, it's time to say hello, bonjour, and howdy.
And that's a great save.
You know them, you glove them, meet your goalkeepers.
You glove them.
Alyssa Mayer and Casey Murphy. Emily in Paris, we've got one of those. Actually, we've got two. And they'll keep things on lock with the rest of the back line. Welcome, La Defense. Emily Fox, Emily Sonnet, Naomi Girma, Tierna Davidson, Jenna Neiswanger, and Casey Kruger. What about this midfield? Artist worthy of the Louvre. Brushstrokes of pure class.
Shot!
Put that on a loop! Somebody please put this up next to the Mona Lisa. We've got Lindsay Horan, Rose Lavelle, Katerina Macario, Sam Coffey, and Corbin Albert. And let's not forget about this forward line. They're electric, explosive, and ready to weave through defenses like a Paris taxi navigating traffic at the Arc de Triomphe. Your forwards on the plane to France are Mallory Swanson, Sophia Smith, Trinity Rodman, Crystal Dunn, and Jaden Shaw. I mean, look at this squad. Nicely done, Emma. Say magnifique. Good luck and go USA!
Hell yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. I know there's one notable miss that Josh is very sad about. Alex Morgan, legend of the game. We love her and everything she's done for this team, but I personally think it was a good decision for her not to be here. But I know that Josh is sad, so Josh, take it away in your sadness.
I don't need facts and logic being brought into why she's not on the team. Alex Morgan shouldn't be on the team when she said she shouldn't be on the team. Okay? She was a goddess on the field, on the pitch, of whatever you want to say. Every time she was in, you were like, oh, we're winning this. And every time off the field, oh, we're winning this. She won in life. She wanted being, she's a great mother now. I don't know why I'm going into that part. But just seeing that roster without Alex Morgan is just odd. It's so odd because I thought that she would play. It's like one of those where you thought that she'd play forever. And to not see her on there, it's going to take a minute. I'm sorry. It's going to take a minute.
Oh, my God, dude. Oh, dude. I had my mute minded while I picked up another cup of coffee. You had me howling, dude. And it's life.
Crazy data point. This is the first major tournament since 2008 without Alex Morgan. And there's some big shoes to fill. But another data point is this is the first time our entire forward line is rostered by everyone is black. So we have an entire black forward line. This is something that if you look at our team back in the 90s, early 2000s, we didn't really have a lot of people of color on this team. So I'm excited for the young girls to be watching on TV and seeing themselves.
That's right.
In,
young white
these
girls,
players.
You watch and you see yourself in those players. You can do it. You have a chance still.
University of California's finest won't be on the field in the red, white, and blue, and it's just it's going to take some time. But the fact that at least if she's not going to be in that position, Rodman is. So I'm okay with.
So now your girl is Rodman, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a good transition. Same position basically. They're both front. They're both.
I don't know. The quotation is my thing. What jobs?
Blacksmiths and
yeah, I don't know if you pulled this one up, but talking about surprised that no Alex Morgan. I mean, like the last game we kind of watched with her, I think collectively, I mean, you
came
can
on.
kind of see, a little bit of missteps, not as spry or as quick. I mean, still good. I mean, still kick the shit out of me on a pitch. Pitch please. But no, it's one of those things where, yeah, it's just that time. It's that changing of the guard, and so I love it. We just, it's cool for black people, but come on, where's the natives? Where's the natives at, y'all? Give
Right?
it to us. I know there's a lot of Canadians that'll kick the shit out of some of y'all in soccer. But yeah. So anything else with the team itself?
We're gonna take this down a little sour note for a little bit on the team.
Sorry, I asked.
I know. The only part that I don't like about this roster is Korbin Albert. For those that don't know, Korbin Albert got major backlash for liking and reposting horrible transphobic and homophobic posts on social media. She also liked a post that wished harm on Megan Rapinoe in her last game, which that's not great.
No,
but if I were to push all of that aside, push the terrible post aside, I just don't think she's that good of a player. And it's one of those where people were joking online that this is a controversial choice by Emma for both what she posted online and also for her not really performing on the field. She's not like a Carly Lloyd, where Carly Lloyd, you might not agree with her, but she's a legend of the game and was like a fucking beast on the field.
You don't mess with Carly Lloyd on the field.
Right? This Korbin Albert's not that. Yeah. And we have like some of the alternates. One of them is Corey Bethune or Hal Hirschfeld. I feel like Corey Bethune would have been a better choice, or Lily Johannes, who maybe Lily Johannes decided not to play with us yet because that would cap tie her to the U.S. She's also eligible to play for the Netherlands. So, yeah, I don't understand this pick by Emma. I want to trust Emma, but even in her one of the pressers that she recently did, she said the boos at the game, which Korbin Albert has been audibly booed, you can hear it on TV, has been getting to her. And I'm like, well, if I'm the opposite team, I'm going to tell my fans to boo her if that's going to make her play bad. So post were terrible, but put that aside, play is not great either. So I don't really understand her being chosen.
It must come down to, obviously Emma sees her being better than who else you could replace her with. Number one, because I you got me on the Emma train. So until and even she's got her on the team and Alex Morgan's not on the team. So far so great, Emma. But that being said, what you say off the field, it does have repercussions. But you wouldn't be on the team if the team didn't want you on the team. If they did a Rudy thing, for the OSMC Rudy, the coach was still not going to let him dress for Notre Dame. All the team basically said he can start for me and start in my place. So basically, that's the team can rally around and kind of mutiny type thing.
I was going to say they would do a reverse Rudy.
They would do a reverse Rudy.
You got my jersey. Fuck that person.
Yeah, I'm not playing. I'm not playing. So that I mean. Yeah, for someone, we've all been in those type of environments where, like, if we all sit there and agree that this person shouldn't do this, we can go to the other person, like the person in charge, and make that happen. So the fact that she's still on the team means that she still gets along with her teammates. Yeah. I'm just putting two and two together.
Possibly, yeah. And we have nothing to combat that. The only thing we've ever heard was that this is being handled internally, that they're not going to talk about what they're doing internally with her growth. They're not going to be public about that. One thing to decide a possibility of her being picked is we don't have a lot of depth in her role, CDM, central defensive mid. Right now we have Sam Coffey, and sure, Emily Sonnet could come. She's played in the midfield before in the CDM role and could be a double pivot with Lindsey Horan, but right now she's pretty much going to be one of the backup center backs on the defense side. However, we do have a video from U.S. Women's National Team former player and World Cup winner Sam Ewis, which she kind of put my feelings in a way better way than I could, because I ramble here.
Yeah. Well, and kind of to kind of speak to a little bit of the other situation. Us on screen, like, we don't agree on everything.
No.
And nor really should we. But the thing is that there's kind of a little bit of character and canter that you should have with each other. And so for them to, I mean, for the posts that are like seeking like physical harm to a person, things of that nature, that's got to fucking go. But,
right.
But yeah, I mean, hey, in the old days with the military, we took care of it in house. We just put some batteries in a pillowcase and took care of it the old-fashioned way. America.
Plus, when it comes to winning, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
So if she is the best for that position, according to what they think, then they're going to have her play.
Yeah. She's the backup. She's going to be on the bench a lot.
Okay, because I mean, basically, ask an Alabama football fan. They didn't care if Nick Saban committed triple homicide and murder and was the second coming of like Gacy.
Yeah,
he won football games.
Yeah,
I'm doing it as a much more southern accent. To me, it's what roll Tide. He won football games. I don't care.
All right, when you say roll Tide, I say roll that beautiful bean footage.
I also just have to add here, Corbin Albert's selection to this roster is upsetting to a lot of people, especially within our women's soccer community. Earlier this year, Corbin had shared some homophobic and transphobic content on her social media. While the team has expressed that they are handling it all internally, and Corbin did issue an apology on her social media, fans and supporters of the team haven't been privy to any work or ongoing conversations regarding the situation. Some players and even head coach Emma Hayes have addressed this issue, maybe even suggesting an opportunity for us all to accept and move on. And well, I believe that people should be given an opportunity to change and grow. There are endless opportunities to demonstrate this growth to the community that has been hurt. The actions that were a problem were out in the open. And so to some extent, the growth should be out in the open as well. And I think that is what's missing from this equation right now. I also just have to add here.
And there we go. Okay. I was like, she couldn't put it any better for me. But what do you guys think?
Yeah, Josh.
I think I already touched on it. But I mean, like I said, if it was a big enough problem, she wouldn't be on the team. Unfortunately, I mean, you can take that what you want, but if it was a big enough problem with whether it's with her teammates, with Emma, who's a brand new coach, so the last thing she wants to do is come in here, have this selection, and just blow up in her face, because this is much pressure on Emma to prove that she's the coach that we all think she's going to be, and then she starts off with having a controversial player. So, it's not my call. And at the end of the day, she's there. Her job is Emma's job is to put the best roster together to win.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you kick Alex Morgan off the team, and you keep her on the team. That means she has to have done her homework.
Different roles, by the way, between her and Alex Morgan.
I'm trying to move past Alex Morgan. Okay,
I know. I'm so sorry.
I'm in the grieving stage right now. Okay, I was in denial like 48 hours ago.
Is this the shock? Are you shocked, bro?
I will be accepted in 2027. Okay, I will finally get to it in 2027.
Yeah, but just like you said a little bit earlier, it's like it's not your job. That's the good question right there for Jeremy. Like, I mean, whose job is that? I mean, it's Emma's the one putting it together, but is that on the organization? Is that leadership? Is that on the team itself? I mean, if they're having conversations internally, I mean, I joke about the freaking sock party as far as with batteries. I mean, but that's definitely not the way to do it. But like, what does that look like? As far as consequences, because I don't know. I mean, the internet's just. It's ridiculous.
It lives forever.
It lives forever, and also there's all too often there's not enough context, and people leap to conclusions, and then you have mom mentality, good and bad. I mean, in that regard, so it's messy situation, but hey, just show up to work, do what you can, keep your head down, take your licks because you're going to get them, for and against you. There's going to be, insane people, saying that, you should take more jobs and, black jobs after that. But also then the other side, be in that defense. So just do the work, grind it out, and just worry about your team and your skill set, and you'll be right. Everything else is just fucking noise.
Kyrie's not on Team USA, and he should be.
And what I hope for her, I hope that she balls out because it's the U.S. Women's National Team, and I want us to win. Ultimately, I do hope that she's growing and being a better person, and ultimately, if that's happening behind the scenes, I'm okay with it, but I do think that there should be more stuff out in the open with her growth, especially last month being Pride Month. There was a lot of opportunities that she could have came forward and said something or did something or worked with a charity or whatnot, but it was very recent from all the stuff coming out. So I hopefully there's grace for her to grow and change and be a better person, but also that she knows that she's harmed people and they don't have to accept her quite yet until she's shown that growth and change.
Yep, very well, elegantly put, and couldn't have said it or write it any better.